Welcome to Alamo Industrial. We'd like to introduce you to the TRAXX RF. The TRAXX RF features a 3-cylinder Isuzu diesel engine, 40 horsepower. The engine is fitted with a unique sump which is approved by Isuzu for slopes up to 60 degrees and comes standard from the factory with synthetic engine oil. When you're working in hot and dusty and dry conditions, one of the problems is chaff buildup on the air and engine cooling system. The TRAXX RF features a reversing pneumatic fan which blows chaff away from all of the air intake system here. TRAXX features 4 independent hydraulic systems, one for each track, and the attachments have 2 independent packages. The main system with a 32-gallon-a-minute hydraulic drive to the attachment, and also a gear pump for any auxiliary functions necessary. Safety features on the TRAXX are designed to keep your operator in control. If engine power is lost, the TRAXX automatically locks the brakes and will not freewheel down a slope. When the operator restarts the unit, the engine is started at low RPM and all the hydraulic systems are turned off. The operator will hear audible warnings if he is on too steep a slope, if his diesel level is getting low, if hydraulic power is lost, or the engine is overheating. Emergency shutdowns are attached to both the controller and to the TRAXX unit, and the machine will shut down and lock brakes as soon as they're depressed. 2 types of TRAXX are available. The TRAXX comes standard with these steel cleats, and we also supply bolt-on spikes for severe slopes. It is also available with a straight rubber track if you're working on fine turf or less severe slopes. Maintenance is important to any machine, and ease of access on the TRAXX is excellent. Diesel water separator, hydraulic fluid level, diesel tank fill, engine oil fill, an engine check level on the left-hand side. The front attachment can be removed quickly using slip plates similar to what you find on a skid steer loader. All hydraulic fittings are quick release and dry seal. The TRAXX head will float up and down and side to side, supported on a full width adjustable roller. The full width hydraulic flap can be opened to allow the blades easy contact for trees and brush, or closed for a finer finish and exceptional mulching. The rotor shaft direction of rotation can be selected from the controller, either forward cut or reverse cut, based upon the conditions best suited for you. In each direction, 4 separate speeds can be selected, again from the controller. Low speed, high torque for heavy brush clearing, or the high speed for finer mulch and finer grass cutting. The TRAXX featured here has the heavy cast blades on it, which are suitable for cutting trees up to 2 inches in diameter. The TRAXX will come standard with grass blades, which will cut grass very finely, but also brush up to about 1 inch in diameter. TRAXX comes complete with a Get Your Hone cable. The idea of this is, should the controller be lost or damaged on the job site, the cutting head can be raised and the TRAXX can be driven to a safe location and loaded onto the trailer. To start TRAXX, turn the ignition on and sync the controller with the TRAXX unit. That is done by depressing the green button here and an audible confirmation heard. Starting TRAXX is simply depressing the start button located on the left-hand side of the controller. The throttle up, throttle down, is located on the right-hand side of the controller. No matter how TRAXX was left last time, whenever you start it up again, it will start in low engine RPM with all the attachments turned off. The TRAXX controller fits comfortably around the operator's waist. 2 proportional joysticks, forward and reverse control, and left and right, allow the operator full control whether it's high speed in wide open spaces or maneuvering slowly around obstructions. Central on the TRAXX controller are two knobs. The top one to set the maximum forward speed and the lower to control steering bias. This feature deserves additional discussion. Think of the steering bias as a steering wheel, allowing long, sweeping and controlled turns, limiting turf damage, and a more natural instinctive control method for an operator. 8 toggle switches are mounted along the bottom of the controller. Starting from the left, the first switch is used to reverse the engine fan and blow chaff from the radiators. The second switch reverses the control input of the joysticks. When TRAXX is going away from the operator, the directional joystick is pushed forward and the steering joysticks follow the natural input. Left input turns left, right input turns the TRAXX right. However, when the unit is reversed and traveling towards the operator, this switch reverses the controls and is much more instinctual for the operator to control the TRAXX safely. The next switch, third from the left, is operating speed on transport speed. Operating speed should always be used when mowing to give maximum torque to the TRAXX and control the mower. The two switches selected either side of the emergency stop control the rotor shaft. The left switch selects the direction the shaft turns. The right switch selects one of 4 operating speeds. The third from the right button here actually opens and closes the front flap, and the final 2 buttons here are auxiliary buttons that are not used on the flail mower but control hydraulics on snow blowers and other optional equipment. I'm going to demonstrate the steering bias by turning the TRAXX in a long, slow right-hand turn. I'm going to demonstrate TRAXX using the steering bias, working in and out of these trees, controlling the forward speed on the left proportional joystick and all turns on my steering wheel here on the center. Now that we've moved back inside the facility, we want to demonstrate how the clean fix reversing fan operates and how it will blow the debris from the air intakes on the TRAXX units. The TRAXX RF features a clean fix reversing engine fan controlled from the operator's remote control panel, which blows chaff from the engine air intake. I want to thank you for your interest in TRAXX and allowing us to present this unique product to you. If you would like any additional information, please don't hesitate in contacting your local territory sales manager.